An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Cal Quantrill gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Daniel.
Let her rip up there. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Russell Daniels is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Naquin's under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Abrams.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
In the air now out to left field. Daniels will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Russell Daniels comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let her rip.
Daniel.
Let her rip. Your pitch only, huh?
First pitch on its way. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Get your pitch. Come on, big guy, one time. There you go.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what the...
Russell Daniels will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Russell Daniels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Daniel.
Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1. Now at the plate, Russell Daniels. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1.
Keep it going up there. It's your turn. Your turn.
Here comes the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Full count, 3-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. In is Jorge Soler. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Daniels is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Royce Lewis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Lewis.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Plesac earned his 9th win of the year. Cal Quantrill pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 13, Russell Daniel.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, good at bat. Nice hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Martinez.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Basabe.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6. Adonis Medina enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Philadelphia came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brian Johnson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Mike Soroka will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Ready now, Russell Daniels. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on...
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Naquin is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Here's Max Moroff standing in.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Max Moroff.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Raised down in order. 1 out now in the San Diego third, and into bat next fielder. It'll be Tyler Naquin. That's lifted the other way out to left. Daniels is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Russell Daniels, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Here comes the first pitch. He's running. Fouled off.
Hey, get a good one.
0-1 count and the pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And the runner back. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runner going a second time. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Here's Manny Machado now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes the 0-1.
Machado.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Up 3 down. Now batting, Russell Daniels. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
All right, here we go. We need you here. We need you.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
Hey, get your
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So digging in now, Russell Daniels, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Bases loaded here, nobody out.
Hey, see it, drive it.
Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. 1 run scores, and a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Second baseman, Peter.
High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Down!
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Philadelphia, number 72, Kyle Garland.
Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Adonis Medina gets the win out of the bullpen, number 12 for him. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in his last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score can be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
Batting third.
Now in the box, Russell Daniels. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Dero, it's a tough thing to do, and one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
2-1.
1 strike.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Stepping in, Russell Daniels.
The left fielder, Russell.
Hey, get a good one up there.
Daniels.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let's go now. One time, one time.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
Fouled away. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
High chopper to third.
Dig.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance. Russell Daniels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Daniels.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. Slow roller down the third baseline. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Into the box now, Russell Daniels. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
3-2 now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Standing in, Alec Bohm. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Bohm.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sacrifice attempt here.
Out!
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in, Peter Maris. And he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
3-0 pitch on its way.
Nope,
oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
In now, Luis Campusano.
Now
0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Campusano.
Swing, and he pops him up. Maris shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Russell Daniels will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Ben Gamel. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. San Diego down to their final strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's an impressive end to a 4-game sweep that comes on the road. That's never easy to do, no matter who's in the other dugout.
6-1 the final tally today. The Philadelphia Phillies pick up win number 70 to top the division. Adonis Medina records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 6 runs.